Hi, I'm Sydney and I'm applying to be a content creator at Xeela Fitness. When I was thinking about what kind of video I should make for this application, I sat on it for about 2 days. I want to do something that maybe you haven't seen before in an application. I just wanted to come on here and kind of explain why I think I'm right for this job and why I think it's meant to be for me in my eyes. It might sound dumb to say, but I think content creating and fitness have kind of been my entire life journey from a teenager to an adult, and this will make sense in a second, I promise. I started watching YouTube when I was about 13 years old. Of course, I fell in love with the lifestyle. Thought it was so cool. I want to move out to California and ride my penny board around Hollywood and vlog with my friends. Of course, I was 13 years old. That's all I ever wanted. Long story short, I lost a lot of friendships in high school. It was messy, you know. I was 15, 16 years old. My escape was making videos. We had visual arts classes in high school, and that soon became an every period class for me. I started to learn how to edit. I was an anchor on the web show that we had at school. I was learning all of these different things. I was reading off a prompter, and I was like a cheerleader. I was a dancer, and I never could find something that I felt like so passionate about. And so, of course, I'm sure you could have predicted this. I started making YouTube videos when I was 16. So like 6 or 7 years ago, I fell in love with it. I spent all day, every day doing that. It was a day-to-day routine. It was literally wake up, film at school, come home from school, film something that I think might be interesting. And then by like 5 or 6, I would edit that vlog for the day, go to sleep, wake up, repeat. And it was every single day I was vlogging in high school. So you could see that not a lot of people probably thought it was cool doing that, but I was, obviously. Then content creating just wasn't enough. I felt unfulfilled because that was my day-to-day, and I needed something more to do where this can seem more exciting. And also, I was a little bit chubby kid, like 7th and 8th grade, and then I became a cheerleader, and you know that has a certain standard, so you can guess where I was going from there. I started going to the gym a lot, and by a lot I meant for 2 hours every single day after school. It got really unhealthy because I wasn't really working out per se. I was doing cardio for about an hour and a half, doing abs for a half hour, and then going home. And then not really eating. So I was getting skinnier, and I was like, oh my God, this is so cool. But it was probably the worst I ever felt mentally in my life. So not to take such a dark turn, this is just my story, so hold on with me. I went to college and I wanted to keep up that persona. Obviously, you're a little busier in college. I had a job, I was going to school, and then the guilt of eating really got to me, and I was then finishing my day, but I couldn't sleep with the guilt and would go work out at like 2 or 3 in the morning, 11:30 at night. Like I had to, no matter the weather, no matter anything, I had to work off what I had ate that day. Super unhealthy mindset, obviously. I stopped making videos in college, and it would eat at me every couple of months, like, this is the only thing I love to do. Why am I not doing it? I was still working out. I wasn't incorporating any weights. I was afraid to really try anything. I didn't want to be bulky. I didn't want to do something wrong, and then people would see that I didn't know what I was doing, and so it was a whole thing. Fast forward to the pandemic starting, I got sent home from college. I was having panic attacks because I couldn't go to the gym because everything was closed. It hit me a little bit more of like, I should be prioritizing my health and not just running on the treadmill and thinking that that's healthy. I realized how many things got in the way of like my vision and how I wasn't feeling passionate about anything and wasn't feeling fulfilled. I had so much downtime. I went back and watched my old YouTube videos. As cringy as they are, I was realizing how much fun that was, how fulfilling it felt to actually be working hard on something and seeing the final product and being like, oh, I made this. People can watch it and enjoy it, and it can make people happy. So I started thinking about the young version of myself and what she would be proud of and what she would be influenced or idolized by. That girl, all she's ever wanted was to be skinny and dainty and tiny, and that's just not how I'm built. No, I want to be healthy and I want to be strong mentally and physically. I want to feel fit, I guess. I wanted to put together the two things that I love so much, but in a healthy way. So I was working out, eating healthy, but still treating myself, and I was lifting weights. I was doing less cardio, but then I was also making videos, and I wasn't spending 12 hours editing and not sleeping and then getting up in the morning and running and then being too tired and doing whatever. I wasn't doing that anymore. Fast forward, the pandemic ended. I think I finally got to a place where I was like, I'm happy and I know who I am and I know what I love and I know what I'm passionate about, and I'm ready to take on the world. So I said goodbye to my family at home, and oh, I'm from Ohio, by the way, so of course I had to. And I drove across the country, and now I live in LA, which 13-year-old me would cry knowing that I live here. She would love to have this job as much as I would love to have this job. I have a schedule. I wake up in the morning and go to the gym rather than going at 3 a.m. I'm stronger. I feel more fit and like I have more energy. I can be a better friend. I can be a better colleague. And yeah, I feel like I'm finally at a healthy place. And since this is my dream job and I feel at my best, I feel like this is the best time to do so. I've been working for an entertainment publicity company for a year now, and I've been in LA for about 8 months. I think this background could be helpful because one, I was an assistant. So if you're looking for an assistant instead, I mean, I'd also do that. I have so many contacts that I think could be really helpful for promotion. I have so many ideas that I've been thinking of the past couple of days, and I'm so excited to share them with you guys if I get the chance to. Sorry this story was super long. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and it'll be such an honor to have an opportunity to work with you all and doing something really great and creating healthier lifestyles and happier people. And I hope to hear back from you soon.